Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of Wartales. I'm Hazefest, and we are in Grinmeer. Someone had asked if I could show Danger's build the next time I was online, so I said sure, why not? So if we take a look at Danger, let's break Danger down here. This is our boy, level 16 Slayer. He has a base value of 48 dexterity, and he is a master thief, so that's +4. And then he gets +10 from nimble. He gets 149 from his equipment and 40 from our food buff. He's got a base value of 50 constitution. We didn't really put points into this. He has a 14 base on willpower, 44% base value on critical hit chance, and 16 base value movement. And then his skill order is at level 2, you'll choose Valorous Victory. If you're early game on this character, make sure you pick Valorous Duel. So late game, Valorous Victory, early game, Valorous Duel. At level 3, you're going to choose the Slayer. Light armor, arterial precision. When you update this or upgrade it to the next level with a skill book, it'll be ambush at the bottom is what you get. Allows the engaged ally to perform an attack of opportunity when you attack from behind. At level 5, we're using the Tyrant Specialist, or the Tyrant class passive here, called Stance Knowledge. In attack stance, your attacks also deal 3% of the target's max health, reduced to 2% against elites. This is 2%, and then when you upgrade it, it goes to 3%. Level 8, we're also using Tyrant. If you don't have the Balerian DLC, you will not have access to Tyrant. If you don't have access to Tyrant, I would recommend using Focus so that you can add more debuffs with arterial precision. And upgrade Focus so that you get the first attack of each round applies all stance effects. So that is the alternative if you do not have the Balerian DLC. So Tyrant for both of these, unless you have the base game, in which case it would be Focus, and I prefer Stance Mastery here as well for the 10% increased damage. So level 8, you'll choose Brutal Frenzy, which will every 5 attacks executes a performs an attack of opportunity. When you upgrade this, it goes to 4 attacks for an attack of opportunity. At level 10, it doesn't matter if you choose Defensive Riposte or Unstoppable here. Either of these are fine. Level 10 doesn't really matter. I chose Defensive Riposte just to try it out. Typically, Unstoppable is better if you want to get to the boss of a group of enemies real fast. He'll just walk on in. It's not you're not hindered by enemy hitboxes and stuff like that. You can just walk right through people. Level 12, you'll always choose Thrashing on this character. Thrashing hits 10 times unless you're in attack stance, in which case it is 15 times. And level 15 is always going to be your master class. And for the weapons, Sipper Qatar is from the Balerian DLC and is the best in slot weapon because the attack stance attacks 1 additional time for each debuff applied to the target, a maximum of 5 hits. So this is the same thing as the Bandit's opportunistic burst weapon, only the opportunistic burst weapon requires you to go into defensive stance to get the attacks 1 time for each debuff applied to target. That is the only difference between the Sipper Qatar and the Bandit's Qatar. The Bandit's Qatar requires you to switch stances to defensive, and the Sipper Qatar allows you to just stay in attack stance the whole time. So that is the only difference. So Sipper Qatar is best in slot, followed by the opportunistic burst Bandit's Qatar weapons right here. Super easy to get. probably the best pugilist weapon in the game until you're able to get these in-game items. And if you don't have the bandit's guitar or the sipper guitar, also a good weapon would be... Uh-oh, where is he? Thunderlips. The Brotherhood Cestus is also a great weapon. The Cestus allows you to hit 4 times. If the ally is engaged with a enemy, you can use the attack stance on this weapon to hit 4 times. And if you are engaged with the enemy, you can go into defensive stance and attack 4 times. It's a lot of damage. So those are the top 3 weapons I would recommend for this build. Clearly, the Brotherhood Cestus is in 3rd place. The Bandit's Guitar is in 2nd place. And if you can, get the Sipper Guitar from the Ghost Ship, then that is the best in slot weapon. So those are what I recommend. As far as armor, I'm just using any light armor that has critical hit chance on the helmet and critical hit chance on the armor. And for the layers, we're using colossal reinforced layers of the Falcon, which give critical hit chance 6% each, I think, and 4 dexterity each. So the armor itself is giving plus 12 dex, plus 18 critical hit chance, plus 5 from the base. So it's 23% hit chance overall from just the armor. And as you can see, we're clearly over 100% chance to hit. And that is because of our path bonus from being wanted. We get a 5% bonus on each of the wanted levels. I'm sorry, a 4% bonus right now, a 4% bonus. If I was at 5 wanted, it would be 20% bonus. And once you max out Crimes and Chaos, it will be a 25% bonus when you're at max wanted status. As for the oils on the weapon, I would recommend unstable oil so that you get the attacks of opportunity more often, and any oil that you can use to add additional damage. In our case, the scorching oil. Scorching oil adds 30% increased damage against an enemy with at least 1 debuff, and if they happen to be burning, we also get a 10% critical hit chance bonus. So that's why I'm using that. We don't add burning to the enemy, so this is strictly a 30% damage bonus. The helmet stamp that we're using is Intimidating Effigy. This is from the Bandit faction on their light helmets. You can get this pretty early in the game, but you require a master level tinkerer to break down the helmets to get the helmet stamps. So you have to have master tinkerer in order to get that. So Intimidating Effigy is pretty good. Our damage is increased by 10% for each debuff applied to the target. And we can get 2 debuffs, bleeding and poison, just from attacking with arterial precision. And then we can taunt for a 3rd debuff, giving 30% damage increase just from our helmet. So between Scorching and the Intimidating Effigy, we're getting 30% from each of those sources, so a total of 60% increased damage just from adding debuffs to the target. So typically you want to start with Arterial Precision to land debuffs, taunt the enemy, adding a 3rd debuff, and then you want to use Brutal Bravado and Thrashing after that to get the most damage and the most amount of hits. Each one of our attacks from Arterial Precision, Bravado, and Thrashing, each one of the skills that we use is going to trigger Unstable Concentrate because it hits multiple times, so it's almost guaranteed to hit with Unstable Oil on top of Brutal Frenzy. So it's very possible that you use Arterial Precision and both Brutal Frenzy and Unstable Oil go off for a maximum of 4 hits just off of Arterial Precision. And then we use our fist weapon attack which is 5 more hits after we taunt. So that's guaranteed to be at least 1 hit from the Tyrant's or the Brutal Frenzy and +1 from Unstable Oil. So that'll hit a maximum of 7 times, plus the 4 times from Arterial Precision. And if you happen to ambush somebody, that's a 5th hit as well from another person. So that's a maximum of 5 hits off Arterial Precision, 4 from you, 1 from an ally, 7 hits from Brutal Bravado, and 17 from Thrashing. Assuming you don't get any additional attacks of opportunity outside of the 1 from Unstable Concentrate. Now, when Thrashing goes off, when you hit 15 times, that's an additional 3 attacks just from Brutal Frenzy. So that's possibly 4, 7, that's 11, plus 15, 16, 17. That's like 29 hits. And then you have Wrath, which could hit 3 more times, possibly. 1 from Unstable, 1 from Brutal Frenzy, assuming that we make the hit count. I mean, this character attacks like 30 plus times. And then if you happen to land defensive ripostes in between any of those, it's like 33 hits with this unit, if you're lucky enough. You don't typically want to use defensive riposte too much, because if you lose the roll and you get hit by the attack of opportunity from the enemy, it'll probably take you to 1 HP. Let's be honest. That's a very dangerous gamble, defensive riposte. But being immune to terror is amazing on this unit, because I was able to just absolutely wombo the beast hunt monsters with this unit by itself. And we did like 12,000 damage to them. It was insane. Nothing in the game has lived up to the full combo yet. Nothing. No boss, nothing can withstand the onslaught of danger. I need to find the pit fight that does like 20,000 life, 40,000 life, and see if danger can take it down. I'd like to see how much maximum damage we can inflict with that unit. But I'll do a build guide build on danger, which is going to explain everything I just said in a better way. But also it will have videos. I'm going to go back through. It's going to take me a long time, but I'm going to spend a couple hours looking through my content to find the snips of danger 1v1ing people as he was growing up, so that we can put those all in there. And I'll try to get this down to like a 10 to 15 minute video, so that you guys don't have to sit there for too long. So this is where the bloody tracks go to, is this Dawn Tower here. Should I fight the guards?
No surrender! We won't go back to the mines! We'd rather die free than remain slaves!
If it's really what you want.
Mercenaries! Over here! The all-seeing eye guides us! The all-seeing eye guides us!
Not this chanting again. You've lost your mind. Mercenaries, help us stop these fanatics. You'll be rewarded handsomely.
Okay.
Stand by us, mercenaries. The all-seeing eye guides us. We're just reclaiming our freedom.
So, if y'all have any questions about any of the builds that I'm running, just ask in the comments and I'll go over them. I know the build guides are taking a while, but I want to do them right, because I'm only going to do them once. So I want to make sure I get all the information that y'all are ever going to want in that video. to answer all your questions. So if you have any other questions that were not covered in the breakdown of danger earlier, please ask, because I don't mind letting you know any information. In the video, I'll also put all the professions I recommend, what kind of weapons I recommend. I'll do all 3 of the weapons I've recommended in there as the first, second, and third options for you. I'll do a breakdown of the layers and everything else, the helmet stamp. I'll get all the information in the equipment. I'll let you know all the stats and how I got them and what the bases are. And I'll put in videos of the build in action. Let's fight. Level 16, I could go for Defender's Roundels, but I've already got one, so I don't really care because I can replicate it with Thief. Maybe we do the Runaway Slaves. It doesn't seem to matter which one we do here. I'm going to side with the Slaves. Yeah. Let my people go. We still need to go contact the underground movement in town. Boom, 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 boom. I've been getting a lot of really positive comments on my playthrough from some people who are just finding it and are still on like episode 20 and whatnot. So thank you guys for A, taking the time to watch my content and giving me a chance, and B, for being awesome and letting me know that you're watching. I try to pour a lot of information into my gameplay because I know a lot of people have really interesting questions. We're going to put clan away. The game's a lot of fun and it has a lot of depth to it, and there's a lot of stuff that people are not going to take the time to like figure out, you know, because a lot of people don't have excess time to play games and whatnot. So I appreciate you guys just hanging out with me and watching and seeing what I'm doing and having all the questions. I really appreciate it. Makes me feel nice that other people are enjoying the content. Makes me feel like, you know, it's not a waste of time. Because I really enjoy talking with people about the games that I'm playing with you. I don't really care about this guy. You have to keep him alive. Vannert's kind of a letdown, I'm not gonna lie. He was awesome early game, but late game the enemies really don't get to fight back. Here's General Eleor, that should be a good experience. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with Stan. Oh, Stan, my man. Let's galvanize. Swap weapons, reload. The Machinist is such a good class. I'm glad they showed this to you at the end of the game, because this would feel bad if this was the beginning of the game. Because there would be nothing better than this, right? Just, you know, run in, fire. That was a Wrath. Come in here, blast this guy, burn those. Still 13 enemies or 16 enemies are tough. Look at this guy. He's got 669 armor. Nice. He's got 422 health. That's kind of nutty. Shot that guy. Damages the other dudes. Come here. That's only a 1. What if I do this? I can get 2. You gotta love it, man. This is one of the cooler builds in the game, I would say. Machinist is cool. You can do a lot of fun stuff with it. Ouch. Man, he's pissing off everybody. Let's see. LD repeat. You have a beast level weapon. But these tanks are tanky, bro. I need to test out this thing, right? This unit is readying a skill, so I have to use Phil 9 last, because this weapon is like the bandit hammer weapons, that the two-handed hammers that have a delayed strike. So I can't use this guy right away. I have to use him as the last person in the round to get the effect off. So this weapon, this unique weapon from Beast Hunt, is not good because it doesn't do damage in the same round. Like it has a wind up. That's kind of stupid. You shouldn't have wind ups in this game. They feel really, really bad. And they don't do near enough damage to justify that behavior. Let's go with Bob. Bob. Headbutt that guy, Bob. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Can you kill him, Bob? Would you mind? Oof. Auto attack for the kill. Let's try disarming this guy. Oh, we get the disarm. He attacks us back though. So he still has the rule set of his shield, which means every time he hits, he gets a shield slam. Because he's disarmed, the game doesn't see this. The game still sees him as having the shield ability. So every time I hit him, he will smack me back. Defenders also have an ability that every time you crit, they perform an attack of opportunity. So maybe the defender roundel doesn't apply here. Maybe it's just measured response that I'm thinking of. So if I were to crit this guy again, he'd attack me back. He still gets the shield bash. You see that? Bam! Shield bash. He should be disarmed. He should not have a shield bash. So I was right either way. We're just gonna pass. I really want to do like a faction guide about the enemy units and what all of the enemy units do and their abilities, because some people don't read this shit. Somebody's not going to come over here and be like, oh, Lieutenant, what do you have on you? And then check. Some people just blindly go in because people are lazy and they would rather just have it on the background, just listening to it like a podcast. They'd be like, oh, I didn't know about that, that, and that. You know? I'm not saying that you're lazy. I'm just saying that people don't take the time to learn their enemies. And each one of these factions does very unique things. And sometimes these factions have really good gear on them. Like you can see what the gear does on the enemies. And when you get the yellow versions of these, it's what you get on what you see on the enemy. The best thing from the guard faction, like I should break down the gear and what the best gear is from each faction, to be honest. But this right here, the Defender's Roundel, is the best shield in the game, hands down. And the reason I can say that is because if you have a character with shield bash, okay, if you have a swordsman with this shield, and I guess it doesn't really matter any class really, but I think swordsman can hit the most because of the duelist class. And I think if I put Defender's Roundel on Eleor, which I think I did to test this theory, he'll have the attack, the engaging strike, and the shield bash. That's 3 attacks every time he engages, which will trigger 3 attacks of opportunities from each person around him. I'm kind of all over the place with information right now, but I'm just trying to like give you so much data that you're like, wow, I want to try this because it's a lot of fun. Some of these classes are truly broken, and it's a lot of fun to play with some of these, especially against like 37 to 45 enemies, you know? A lot of people play with small groups, and I've never really played with small groups, and it's going to be a challenge when I try in extreme. Yeah. I'm telling you what, man, that extreme run is going to break me. I can feel it. I'm so comfortable with spending 1 valor point that spending 2 valor points to do things is going to just break me. It's going to be very tough. Playing with only a couple characters is going to be very tough for me, I think. Does he get this? He does not get destabilized because the attack started with me touching him. Because this knocks the enemy back. But both of these guys were knocked back and only the one behind got the destabilization. So I should have stepped back because I didn't destabilize this guy. Yikes. But what we can do is we can move in. Because General Eleor is coming up. So as long as I'm touching these guys' hitboxes, we're going to smack the hell out of them. Get here. Now I'm touching these 2 hitboxes. Pass. We're going to get riposte. So now I can go in with General Eleor, I think. We'll go in here and we'll fight this tank. This is what I was talking about. This is General Eleor. 1 attack. 2 attacks. Everybody goes. So looks like the shield bash only attacks 1 time. Oh my god. Boudica just murdered that guy. Oh my god. All of them are attacking twice because of shield bash. This is gonna get nerfed. There's no way. There's no way. They're gonna murder everybody. There's no way. I'm gonna disengage. We didn't get riposte. It's because I'm confused. So I can't get buffs. So I can't do final blow, which sucks. I can still do final blow to hit this guy. Trigger everybody. There's no enemies surviving. Okay, let's go over here. And hit this guy. These 2 are gonna hit this guy. Or no, just Arya. 2 attacks of opportunity. The shield bash does count as part of the urgent order, under orders trigger. Interesting. So yes, every time I engage, I'm going to disengage here. I'm going to re-engage, just taunting. I'm going to attack twice. Engaging strike, shield bash. And if anybody had an enemy around them, that would have triggered 2 more hits of under orders. There's no way this is not going to get nerfed. Man, doesn't even take damage. Love it. We've been here under orderly. General Eleor's sword is such a good item. It is a little broken, to be honest, especially if you use it right. Oh man. A lot of my units are very broken, to be honest. Victus here. He just murders people, man. This is my full tank. This is my juggernaut tank. He is immune to fragility, vulnerability, destabilization, and then he's also immune to poison, burning, bleeding, and he's a mace user, and he has 80% damage reduction plus an additional 30% when in the middle of the fight. He is damn near unkillable. So, yeah. This is an absolute unit right here. You want a tank? This guy will hold the line forever. Insane. I have a build guide coming out for this guy too. If you're watching this way in the future, then it's probably already out. Big damage. I'm going to disengage. Taking a 46 damage hit. Wow. Smash that fool. We're going to run in here and taunt. Victus is a very powerful guy. 1 damage on the engage there. Let's come over here. We're going to stab this guy in the back. He's dead. Throw a dagger. We're going to come around. This is my strategist. Swap weapons. Now we're going to hit this guy in the back with our non-basic attack, which is the Skelmar knife that allows me to stab my friend in the back. Attack of opportunity, getting the kill. Throw a dagger. Come over here, hit these guys with the torch. Throw a dagger. Move into the middle. Low blow, blinding all the enemies. Throw a dagger. Now I can run pretty much anywhere, right? I want to get down there. Okay, let's go down there. This is a strategist. And his shenanigans. Let's see. Can I get down there? Run, throw a dagger, reset my movement. Can I not get down here? I guess not. Move in over here. Wrath this guy. Throw a dagger. Reset my movement. Come down here. 13 life, so I'm going to smoke bomb, pushing these guys away, throwing a dagger, getting the kill, resetting my movement. I'm literally going all the way across the battlefield. Over here and pass. Allied unit goes in, does nothing. Wrongdoer gets kill, hell yeah. Lieutenant's going next, huh? How about no? Headbutt this guy. Shield slam. Actually, no, just use your basic attack. Man, Skamar armor looks awesome. Run over here. I don't know if we're gonna kill this guy, but I'm gonna shield slam him, guaranteeing the next thing I do is a crit. Attack of opportunity gets the kill. And I still have a headbutt, so if there was an enemy I could get next to, I could go past my turn and try to kill him by crushing his face in with my own face. I think the Brawler is an awesome unit. Lotara. Speaking of awesome units, we can't get a 5. That's too bad. Let's go kill the ones that we can. I mean, that's like 7,000 damage. Let him go? Sure. Hey, we got 2 defenders roundels. 2 of them. 2. One's a 3-star. That's amazing. You know, you go your whole life, you'll never find one of these. But here's this guy is getting 2 of them. There's a lot of people that think this doesn't even drop anymore, but it does. 2026 confirmed. It does. It drops. It just has a very low drop chance, so you got to fight the guards at level 9 or above to get access to defenders. You can get access to defenders before that if you fight them and get reinforcements and a defender comes into the reinforcements. And then kill them. If you find a defender, kill them at a chance for their loot. You have to kill the unit for the loot to drop. I don't know if that's true,
Thank
but
you for coming to our
you have to kill the unit to get
other
the loot
slaves
drop.
during our- Please
I believe
accept
that.
this. If there is anything I can do for you.
It's always a chance. Every single one of you kill, it's like a 5% chance or a 10% chance you get the shield. So I try to kill as many as I can, unless I can't withstand the damage. If you can withstand their fight back, then I would recommend delaying until you kill them all in each round, if possible. And even if you get a low level one, let's say you fight the guards at level 9 when you first get access to defenders, even if they drop a level 8 version of the shield, it is still better than most other shields in the game, even at twice the level. Because the extra hits matter. And when you kill somebody and you still have the shield bash available, it will attack the next nearest target if you have someone else touching your hitbox. It is the best shield in the game. Already been down here, I think. He says while pulling up all the stuff. We hear chilling noises in the tunnel. Continue. Mole rats, what are you doing here? Molly, 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 molly. Make some guacamole out of these guys. Man. I'm a little disappointed with Phil Nye, I'm not gonna lie. Phil Nye, the disappointing guy. Bummer, dude. We have a lot of people that aren't in this. Let's get Hikwe in here. Imra. Inquisitor. Bill. Lambic, you're alright. Get Kestrel in here. Going with Kestrel. He doesn't get enough love. He's not our lieutenant anymore. Sad face. Let's throw a bomb at these rats. Nice hit. And set them all on fire. Toasty. Inhale. Inhale. Purge. Coordinator. You're such a good unit. This is one of my favorite ways to play Theives, just leveling up, man. This guy was awesome. He was pretty much centric to our attack of opportunity run. Kestrel, I need to make a video on him. He is fantastic. As a coordinator, I wouldn't have picked a better class for Theurgist growing up. There's a torch over here, so I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to hurl it. Ooh. Ooh. Murdered it. 500 damage with a torch. Nice. Nice, dude. Threw it so hard that it went through its body. I have no valor points. Machine gunner, fire. Reload, swap weapons. Fire. Reload. Move in. Fire. Swap weapons. Fire. Reload. Move in. Move in. Fire. This unit cannot miss its attack. And it's so good. I could move again, but I'm not going to. Being lazy. Eleor can't find anything to attack in this situation. This is a trapper. This is a freed prisoner here. Doing the work of 10 men. Boots is running in. Gets a kill, gets dodged. The enemies are demoralized and run away. Alright. Cool. What is this? Official document is dated the night of the broker's murder. It is a diplomatic treaty aiming to foster the slave trade between Gosenberg and Alazar. The Alazarian ambassador signed the document, but the section for Brokawilla Hovendorp's seal is empty. So she did not sign that. Let's pick this lock. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Look at that. The 2 at the end there, 100% nailed them. Didn't even have to figure it out. An anonymous letter. The Rook's contact is pretending to be a merchant. To reveal their true identity, sell them eel soup. So this is the clue that I gave earlier on the Magnificent. So you go to the Magnificent and sell the guy on the boat eel soup, and it opens up a merchant window that has the seal of Hovendorp on it. I believe that's under accessory right here. So I have her seal from dealing with that black market merchant, and he is on the Magnificent, and you have to sell him eel soup. And here we are, back in town. So we went from the tower into town at the Alazarian embassy. Interesting. We have to go here now. Got nimble fingers and crimes and chaos. We're getting real close to hitting the final level of that. I'm gonna have to rest in town, which feels bad because of bandits as well as guards. Here's the camp trigger. Let's check this merchant real quick.
Stand back, peasants. These valuable commodities are only for those who can afford them.
Sir, do you even know who you're talking to? I could buy like 10 of you. Let's sell 7 of these. Let's sell 12 of these. What else? I have 96 bait. I mean, sure. Why not? Sell all this stuff. We'll sell these armors. If it ain't 3-star, we don't care. Everything should be level 15 because all the enemies are 16. Sell all the trash we don't need. Sell 8 pitchforks. Why not? We'll sell the 1-star defender roundel. We don't need that one. I should go through the factions and their equipment and say what I think about each piece of gear. And it's not going to be like, this is the absolute, you know, best list and tiers and stuff, but I'll try to give you my honest opinion about all the gear and what's useful and what's not. I don't know when I'm going to do all these, by the way. I'm just spitballing. Carcass. Gotta keep what? 20? Get rid of some pork. We got 30 of these. 54 wolf meat. Let's camp. All right, let's see. We got to pay our people 2,000 gold. Burn 10 wood. 10% constitution, 6% movement speed in the world. 10% strength dex. So it looks like the food does not stack with the drink. So we can get rid of strength dex one. I probably need to do a video on food and learn everything I can about it. Because none of the bonuses seem to stack. So whatever the highest troop happiness bonus is, that'll be the highest. But all these different abilities don't stack. So like the bonus happiness here, this might be a unique thing. But I can only get 3 troop happiness unless I can find something that gives 4. So this one doesn't matter if I put in the food stuff. So let's do equipment. Let's look at the meals real quick. We'll do dex fatigue, run speed, trade goods, movement +1. So the movement +2 food matter here. Offensive elation +1 from the bonus. Maybe the bonus is where maybe it doesn't stack. Reduced animal aggro. Damage versus animals. Run speed increased. Let's do 15% constitution, 10% critical hit chance. Relationships. Movement speed in the world 15%. See, I don't know if that one stacks with the drink. It probably doesn't. And we already have constitution from another source, which is 15%, so we don't need this either. Movement speed from alertness, yes. So the bonus from candied fruit does not matter because we have a +3 from something else. Right? Maybe not. It's all +1. Resources from combat, relationships. Willpower food, profession XP, influence gains. That one doesn't matter. Rage. Have a carrot. Supposed to give +1 if you have a pony. Maybe that's an individual bonus. Rest. Produced all this stuff at the bottom. That's so much things. Kestrel wants to talk. Interesting. Anything from our chest get moved over? Got these things we can sell now. Okay, how are you doing? You still have another level on, or another rest before you got that other thing. Swap the body on the stake. MC Hammer's over here like drunk, stung by a bee. Must be allergic. We finally got rid of all those comfrey. Let's put, I don't know, 400 of these in here. Let's just do 300. Process those. Jeez. Never have to process honey again. Throw these in there. We have not stopped producing ghost carcasses since we got the tanning rack. We have never stopped producing those. We've just been doing white leather every rest for months in this game. We're on a year now in the game. Month 12, day 9. We're almost 1 year into the run. If that makes us any sense. And for a comparison of your own game, I guess. Kestrel, I dare say, I am quite proud of myself. Some might even say that the troop can't do without me. Pretty high statement. Brag, make sure the whole troop knows to whom they owe the victory. He did kick ass in the last victory, in the last fight. He gets willpower +1, but everybody hates him. +1 relationship with the whole troop. Or get 40 influence. I think I'm gonna relationship. Relationships are important. They get rid of nasty debuffs with drinking buddies. Speaking of which, let's take a look. No negative personality trait. Damn. What about the next person? No negative personality trait. No negative. Oh, wait. Drinking buddies? No. Drinking buddies? No. The horses can have a drink together to forget their problems. That's pretty peak cinema right there. No negative personality. This guy has no negative personality. Nobody can drink because nobody's got problems. Everybody's just fine, I guess. Danger and Phil and I will each lose a negative trait. Yes. Heavy Sleeper and Betrayed have been removed. Nice, dude. We finally got one. It took us a while, but we got one. Relationships are hard to do, man. I've been like eating relationship food for a long time. And some of these guys are still struggling to like each other. Oh, yeah, we should probably fake innocence. What do you guys think? Let's go to our banner and let's turn the cops off. Let's also get motivation. And trade fair. Yeah. All right, cool. Now the cops are friendly. We'll smile and wave as we go by. As long as I don't commit a crime, the cops don't have to worry about us for a day. We need an ornate key. Let's pray.
Have you come to worship in the light of the eye?
I have.
I will sing with you, so long as you choose the prayer your hearts call out for.
Yes, my lord. Seeing the all-seeing eye guides us with the priest. Gets ornate key.
This prayer requires a deep calm. You should take this key and go into the crypt.
Yes, thank you, Father. Let's go downstairs. People. Betji, leader of the People's Fellowship.
Welcome to the People's Fellowship, mercenaries. It's always a pleasure to meet new members and greet our supporters. We created the People's Fellowship to unite and defend the people against the brokers, who get rich at their expense while hoarding wealth and trade. Naturally, the Brokers' Council tries to clamp down on us, fearing the prospect of their privileges and fortunes being undermined.
Okay.
They plan to execute one of our own, to make an example. We are in desperate need of people like you, to rescue our friend and bring him back.
All right.
Yorvin is being held in jail and watched at all hours of the day by brothers hired specifically for this task. You will have to defeat them and bring our friend back. Talk to our people around here. They'll gladly join you and give their lives for Yorvin's freedom.
Sorry about that. I jumped the gun. I clicked a little too early. Oh, by the way, this is a fun tip for this area. My eye's itchy. My eye's itchy. All right. This is a good tip for this area. If you're wanted and you don't want the wanted status, you can stay here by going to this bed and you can hide for a few hours. So you can literally stay here and remove all of your wanted status if you want. This is a way for you to just pass time to remove wanted status in the game. And you can just stay here and click, 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 click as much as you want. So, just a tip. It does take away from your fatigue bar, but it's a good way to burn suspicion without having to do anything else. I could bring these two people with me, like they will both follow me to go get this guy, but I think we're strong enough without them. So I'm not going to include units to add more people to the fight. Bandits, run away. It's a little choppy in town here. Let's go this way. Let's leave town. We don't want to hang out next to these cops too long, though. They'll turn on us in an instant. Okay, so let's go this way. Run right past those guys. The beautiful Pigkeeper's house. We got to go take on some bandits for that pig, right? Or did we already bring it back? We probably brought it back already. Let's talk to the people in the jail.
The League! Alert the People's Fellowship!
You cannot recruit this prisoner. He is only here to await his scheduled hanging.
Scheduled? I will attack you for saying it that way. No one says scheduled around me. Alright. Let's see. That's a lot of dudes. We are going to Ovation. We are going to Tactical Order for free. Battle Cry for free. And start wailing on people. We'll fight this Peace Bearer. He's tough. Very tanky. Wow. Emra over there having a moment. Get him, Boromir. Get him. Okay. Peace Bearer is going next. Himley, do you mind? I guess you don't. Increase your damage, sir. Swing, bada bada. Okay. Tackling fuel. Jesus. Go over here. On the archer. Get him, Boromir. Or I'm sorry, Legolard. Destabilize. Bam. Okay. Bilry, you're a fun character. Let's see. Let's get you in here. All right. Bilry, by the way, freed prisoner. Boots comes in, gets tangled up with a Ravager. Peacebearer attacks Imra. He dodges because he's awesome. All right. Swap weapons. Reload. Swap weapons. Move in. Fire. Oh, wow. That's like 4,000 damage almost. My boar is in the middle of all these guys. It sucks. Ooh. Don't want to hit my boar. That would be bad. Don't want to hit Boots. I would kill Boots. Hell, it would kill just about anybody, actually. He's hitting for 1,600 damage. Better not miss, bro. Gamble paid off. Move back, shoot this guy in the face. Oh, we're out of ammo. Okay. It's fine. We'll just move back. Reload. Not too many people left standing. Let's see here. Latara. Ooh, let's go in with you. Damn. Here. Step in. Fire. Okay. Run in. Kill. Nice. Step out. Pass. It's riposte. Peacebearer attacks my boar. Boar absolutely ruins it. Kills him. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty solid work. We got a lot of dudes over here. Crewmates going next. I don't think I care, really. Bob, go ahead and kill him, I guess. Go in, headbutt this dude. Knock him off balance. Shield bash him while he's off balance. Guaranteeing the crit into the disarm. Auto attack. Disengage. Auto attack. Re-engage with wrath. Kill. Go back in. Hit that guy for a crit. Over here. Be awesome. Attack of opportunity. Deafening roar, baby. Is that the best use for it? No. Was it cool? Yes. That was super cute. Let's say, let's go. Go. This must be the only one-hand AoE mace in the game, and I love that. This mace has been awesome. Purgatory? This weapon's cool. And it has eternal youth. If you hit several targets with this attack, it heals you for 20% of their max health. That's awesome. Very tanky. Boudica dodges. That's insane. Could use Gunbald. We could go in with Hikwe. That's ridiculous. Let's go in with Reaper. This is the full power of the Blender build. We didn't get 6, that's too bad. Killed that guy through his armor. Every shield hit has a chance to proc bleeding on these guys for 25% of their maximum health. It bled through his armor. That guy doesn't have any armor left. He dies to bleeding. Let him go. Reaper still had a lot to go there. Peacebearer's Axe is one of the best weapons you can get from these guys. We just got one. This deals damage twice to the target if the unit attacking still has guard. So as long as they're not through your armor, Overconfidence will hit twice. Pretty good. Repair armor. Go. You're at max suspicion. What's up, Yorvin?
Quickly! Let's get out of here! The jailer went to fetch the guard! Bring me to Betche. She'll be able to hide me.
Let's go. Go in here. Dead or alive. So now we have to go back to town. And then we have to come back here and go to the Brotherhood's meeting so that they can tell us that we can accuse people. So you have to get to 90% on the fate of Grinmeer to do the accusation. Anytime you accuse before 90%, you're doing nothing. You're wasting time. So don't even attempt to accuse the person until 90% in the fate of Grinmeer. I broke the law, so now I'm wanted again. We have to be careful. Oh boy.
You are wanted for a number of crimes. We will not let you go until you have paid the fines you owe. Don't take it personally. I'm just doing my job.
Persuade.
You seem sincere, so I'm going to believe you.
Yeah.
Now scram before I change my mind.
Doing this for a good cause. Bye. We won't get the
Might
money
you
real
be
quick.
looking for work? Here is your reward.
What else you got for us? Ooh, burglars. I only help burglars if they pay. Going to the right here. Skirt past those guys. They'll never know that we came by. Church of the Saving Eye. Let's pick this lock before we go down. Sir, I heard you had good stuff in here, sir. I broke it. Okay, one more. There it is. Boom. Got it. Nice. Some sandstone, some cloth, other stuff. Go down. Talk to the lady.
For the eye's sake, please tell me Yorvin is with you.
Yes.
What a relief to have Yorvin back safe and sound. Thank you so much. Here's your reward. I hope it will make up for the risks you had to take.
I took all the risks. Thank you.
The League won't forget what you did. If you ever need shelter or are wanted by the guard, you can make use of our straw mattresses for as long as you need.
Question.
Yorvin was captured while freeing slaves from the Hovendorp mine. That's where we all were on the night of Willa's death.
Okay. So now we're at 74%. Now we have to go to the Brotherhood, which will be like 84%. And then we're going to go get a quest from the family to go find the son. And he's going to feel very sorry about his situation. And he'll join us. We're going to come over here real quick. And we're going to talk to these guys.
Say whatever you want, mercenaries, but we won't surrender. Our children and elders are counting on us to put food on the table.
Okay.
We didn't become thieves for fun, you know. If we had enough money to feed our families, we wouldn't steal from the rich.
I'm going to give you guys some bread, and you'll give me rope and pittance, which is worth a lot more.
For us?
Yeah, man. You guys are struggling. Have some bread.
I don't know what to say. No one has ever helped us before.
That's sad.
We're very grateful, even though it won't keep us fed for long. But at least it gives us time to look for honest work. Take this. I hope we won't need it again.
All right. Cool. I like doing the little help requested missions. Those are neat. Let's go to the chapel here and talk to these guys. We did get the emblem from that fight on the road, which is what this is for.
No trace of the caravan. This is a disaster. Gosenberg will have to pay for a new emblem. Thank you for your efforts. We are very grateful.
Accept. Talk to this guy.
The faithful can make all sorts of charitable donations. But
Give
I
you
must
20 wood.
confess-
Wood or stone would be particularly appreciated. Okay. 20 wood. Here you go.
How generous of you, mercenaries. We are very grateful.
Okay, question.
I am convinced the People's Fellowship is behind this gruesome murder. The common folk have loathed Willa Old Hovendorp ever since she opposed the abolition of slavery. These paupers don't understand the real cost of labour. Imagine how much this cathedral would have cost if we'd relied on paid workers.
What's up with you?
Gosenberg is the first city outside of Edoran to have a
Questioning him does nothing for us. I only want to question people if they give you some sort of bonus to the fate of Grinmeer. Right, now we have to go to the fortress. Let's get out of here before I get caught by the cops. Dirty rats. There's a couple of these guards that are just like a single person. If I talk to them, it's likely that they'll be level 1. I think it's a glitch with Fief. If you go beyond 15, or maybe not, they might not even be related. But as you can see, this guard troop only has a single person, and if I talk to them, I think they're level 1.
You are wanted for a number of crimes. We will not let you go until you have paid the fines you owe.
And if I fight him, it's just a level 1 guard. A single level 1 guard. It's a weird bug. It's 29 versus 1. I think we got him. He's literally level 1. You walked into the bad part of town, SA. Give me your money. He's dead. And we get level 1 item. I don't even think I want it. I'll take the fish oil though. Take the fish oil and the body. We'll leave the bow. What's up with this guy? He's got a face. I don't even know who that is. He's not marked on our map. We need to go around. Let's go this way. Oh, there's a baton over here. Cool. Man, I remember when like every resource mattered. Now everything is just like easy street when it comes to resources. Stockpiled so much stuff. Such a chill game, man. Brotherhood Fortress. Okay, talk to these guys.
According to our sources, your mercenary troop was the most competent in its investigation. In any case, you are the ones making the most noise.
Not to pressure you, but we need names. The Broker Council is getting more restless by the day. It is time to intensify your efforts. Don't limit yourselves to questions anymore. If anyone strikes you as suspicious, accuse them and bring them to justice.
All right, cool.
But don't point fingers at random either. Convening the Broker Council is expensive. If the court session is a failure, you will be made to pay. Literally.
It's 300 gold per accusation. Now that we can accuse people, we should get a quest state advancement here in a few hours in the game. Let's see, there's probably one more place that I need to go to do an event. Where is that? Let's go here. Talk to these people.
It's been 3 days since I asked the Brotherhood for help, and I still haven't heard back. The Broker's murder has rallied every last mercenary in Gosenberg. Nobody cares about the common folks' problems these days. My best boar's been stolen. An actual prize winner. We've won title after title in county fairs with that one, but no one gives a damn.
I love bacon. I'll help you.
You want to know the worst bit, mercenaries? A customer told me the thieves were on the other side of the river between the city and the roost field.
Okay. So, you're the beautiful lady?
We only sell quality meat, a product you can trust.
All right. Take your salt. Let's go. We are salty. There's a group of Brotherhood that I could fight. I think these are the guys with the pigs. I think you can actually see the pigs with them.
We fought for our freedom. We killed to reclaim our dignity.
Like, the troop in the overworld has the pigs in the troop.
Never again will we be slaves. We would rather die. Come at us if you dare. You'll meet the same fate as the mine's foremen.
So these people are the ones that killed the foreman in the mine that we saw. We followed their footprints back to town. And it came out at the embassy, and on the way past this area, they stole the pig from the Pigkeeper's farm and tried to go across the bridge. So we're going to negotiate with these guys for 5 venison.
You're not here to kill or capture us. Really?
I want the pigs,
You're
man.
only interested in this pig.
Give me the pig. I love bacon. Needs it.
All right, then. Let's trade.
All right, cool. Meat for the pig, and then we'll bring the pig back. You guys don't want this. Look, guys, I tried to do the right thing. I know there's a contract out on y'all, but I gotta get these pigs to this lady. And you're in my way. The Oath Breaker. Okay. Cool beans, I guess. Move in. We're going to aim. Recoil shot. Killed one. Killed a couple more. Move in. Suppressive fire. Slows all of them down. Pass. Strongman can't really get in because he's slow. Lego, is that Boromir? That's Boromir. Goes in and fights a tank. Okay. Let's see. Guess I go in with Hikwe. Legionary's Ointment. Kill the boss. Throw an axe. Come over here. Throw a dagger. Throw a dagger. Throw a dagger. Throw a dagger. Throw an axe. Setting bleeding on everybody. Go in. Kill. Throw a dagger. Throw an axe. 69 damage. Nice. Coming over here. Kill. Throw a dagger. Throw an axe. Getting the kill. Hikwe, by the way, is awesome. Coming over here. Kill this guy. Same thing. Throw a dagger. Throw an axe. Come over here. Kill this guy. Throw a dagger. Throw an axe. Come into here. Do the same thing. This is ridiculous. Hikwe is awesome. Run over here. Do the same thing. Just murdering folks, man. Make that guy bleed. Throw a dagger. Throw an axe. Alright. I think I'm out of tricks. Move back and pass. That was awesome. Hikwe's something special, man. Destabilizes. Goes in for the hit. Big damage. Going with Bannert. Stabilize. Attack of opportunity. Buckler strike. Attack. Got the kill. Move in and taunt. Boots comes in. Hits us both. We're going to move in with Gunbald. We're going to attack our boar. Getting an attack of opportunity. Throw a dagger. We're going to smoke screen. Getting an attack of opportunity. Throw a dagger. We're going to come around. Swap weapons. Stab this guy in the back. Throw a dagger. Nope, don't throw a dagger, I guess. I could not make it over there. I don't think. Give it a shot. Run over here. We'll black out. Throwing a dagger. Moving back and passing. Alright, Stan. Reload. Move in. Let him go. Stan has anger problems. Grenade launchering it up over here. Okay, well, before we were rudely interrupted, we were taking this pig back to this farm. Here's your pig.
Is that... Could it...
It's your pig.
I call this sport the General. Suits him, don't you think? Just see that wicked look in his eyes. Eleor was a gift from my favourite punter back when I worked in the Midnight Gardens. What started as a joke became a calling, and this animal turned out to be a champion. Here's your reward, plus a bonus. I kept a trinket from back then, something of a souvenir. Have this as thanks. The cupboard it opens was used for contraband, so it might still contain something useful. Say hello to my old friends for me.
Questioning her doesn't get us any action, so that's fine. We did her quest, so where is the last thing? Ah, yes, the university. That's right. I need bodies. Okay. Well, we'll have to get those next time. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode of Wartales. And if you guys have any questions or comments, want to see anything that I haven't showed you, or you're just trying to follow along and don't know something, ask. Put it in the comments. I'll respond, and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm able. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you next time for some more Wartales.